Okay, so hello, I'm David from the package team, and today we are going to do our second demo of a package manager for the package team. Today will be the NuGet package manager. So we are going to do three things, which is set up the GitLab resource, publishing a package, and installing a package. And we are going to do that with two clients, NuGet and .NET. One note, I'm doing this on my local installation and, well, with all the debug flags and such, it's a bit slow, you will see. Okay, so let me share my screen. So here we have our project. And as we can see here, we don't have any package yet. You see, I was not joking about the slow thing. Okay, so first thing we will need to set up the NuGet registry will be the personal access token. So we'll create one with the API scope. Coming up.
You actually don't have to set an expiration date. If you don't set one, it'll just not have one at all.
Yeah, you don't have to set it. That's correct. Okay, so then we open the command, the terminal. So I installed the NuGet client, which is this one. And we have the concept of sources. So it's like the remote registries. And right now there is only one, which is nuget.org. And actually to add a new one, it's quite simple. It's NuGet sources, add. We will need a name, so we will name this GitLab. You will need your username on GitLab. So mine is David. You will need the password, which is the personal access token. And finally, you will need the URL, which is in the documentation. But for me, I just have it. I wrote it down in advance. So keep in mind that you need the project ID for that. And we're good. So you can check by running sources again, and you can check that GitLab is indeed there. So now we will upload a project package, I mean. So NuGet is a kind of bare-bone package manager, so you will need the package file already built with whatever solution you're using. So here is one I created previously prior this demo, and to push it, just simply NuGet push the file and then source the name of the source you have set up previously, which is this one. So for us, GitLab. And hopefully your package will get uploaded. One thing to note about the uploading, the package is not right away available on the GitLab UI. That's because we have to process it first with a background task. So it's not available right away. You need to wait a few minutes. So we can check here, packages. We'll see if it comes up.
Is it uploading through Workhorse?
Yeah. But actually, the package you need to process it with a worker, and since it's on my local installation, everything it's a bit slow, but don't worry, on staging and production, it's really fast.
Can you pull up the package file while we wait and just kind of show off what a NuGet package looks like? There it is.
Yeah. Actually, we can't. I can't show you what it is. It's a zip archive. So if you really want to see what's inside, you just can rename it with the zip extension, and then you can just unzip and you can see that it's just packaging your whole project. But you will see one package process being built when we will check the .NET client. So here we have the package. So now the last operation will be to pull this package from the GitLab registry. So imagine that we have an application folder. As I said, the NuGet CLI is really bare bone. So it doesn't understand how to add a package dependency. So it's really not dump, but raw. So you just, again, the sources are properly configured. So you just, let me just check the command. I think it's installed. Yeah, it is installed. Then the name of the package, which is this one. And actually, you can see here, there is an order in the sources. If you just run the command like this, it will check nuget.org for this package and then GitLab, which in this case will work because no one has this package on NuGet. But if you have a package that has the same name as a package on nuget.org, you need to precise the source to be used during the installation. And since it's a really raw command, you need to tell the command where to put things. Whoops. Yeah, output directory. And sure enough, in the packages directory, you have it's organized by folder. You have your NuGet package pulled. So that was for NuGet. And now we will use a more advanced CLI, I guess, which is .NET. So this one. And actually, .NET is using NuGet for all the packages. So you can reuse the sources from NuGet, but we will do something else to show off a different way to configure sources. No, I think I already have Yeah. So NuGet can, .NET can initialize a package, an application for you. So let's name this package from .NET. Ooh. And then when you're inside, you can just .NET back. And this command will build a NuGet package for you. So it's right here. And now, one of the way to configure .NET, you can also use a local file to configure sources. So I have one already prepared for this, which is here. It's the NuGet config file. We can just inspect it. Ooh, no. Let me pull it here. Oop, oop. Okay, so it's an XML file. You just declare the sources with the URL like before. You username and password in clear text. So it's not this one. We'll pull the one. It's this one. We need to use here. And there is a clear here. That's because if you don't put the clear element, it will use the NuGet sources first, and then will use this file afterwards. So by clearing the list of sources, you get this result. You can see there is only one source, which is GitLab. I just changed the name for the demo. So now that we have the package, we can push this one. Yep. Let me pull the command, which is a bit long. So you can see it's using NuGet behind the scenes. And I think that's the correct, no, in this one. Yeah. You can see that it's the same output, so it's just NuGet running and uploading the package.
David, for the config file that you showed off, is it possible to use variables instead of having your password in plain text?
I'm not sure. At least for all the examples I saw up to now, it's in clear text, which is kind of bad.
David, it's not a file that you put on version control, right? It's a local file for yourself most of the time.
Yeah, I guess it's how it works with this config file, but perhaps we can use environment variables.
I think, isn't there a way, I don't know if this is me misremembering, but I think there's a way that you can add the password via the command line and it will actually go into the file encrypted.
Yeah, it's possible that there is a way. I mean, there are so many configurations and way to use NuGet packages that I don't test them all, but yeah, it's possible, I guess. And sure enough, the package is there. And actually the UI is working properly. You can open the package. Mhm. Okay, and you can even download it if you want. And now the last thing to demo is to create an application which will use this package. So again, we will use the .NET CLI to initialize an application folder, no, a project, if you want. Okay. Again, we will need the configuration file for NuGet, so nuget.config here. And now we will, you can see there is a bunch of files, and one of them is the CS project, I guess. We can open it. And here it is. So we can edit this file and add a new dependency on the package. So we need the name and the version. And let me just check the name. If it's the correct one. Yeah, that's not the correct one. Okay, and now we can just run .NET restore, which is the command that will read all the dependencies and just pull them all and just have the project ready for development. Okay, and actually you can even open it with Visual Studio. And here you can see that the dependencies for the NuGet aspect, you can see the package from .NET package that we created on GitLab. So we are ready to put something else more meaningful than another world. Okay, so that's it for the demos. I guess I went a bit fast to be sure to show everything. Do you have any questions?
I do. Well, one, thank you for doing that and putting all that together. I know it takes a lot of work to prepare those and to present it, so thank you. Could we, if someone wanted to use CI/CD to build a package, they would just have to go make sure that they enter in their password or use an environment variable or something like that, but they could build a package. They just can't use the CI job token yet.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
The CI job token is not supported as an authentication method on the GitLab backend. But I guess once the support is done, you can add the source to NuGet, and then you just build your package and push it to GitLab, and that's it.
Cool.
Tim, when are we planning on adding that, prioritizing that?
Great question, Dan. Thanks for asking. I think that it's in our P2 list as something that we're trying to pick up. It's not in the milestone, but I believe that David said he was starting to look at it as a potential Kanban item to pick up. So I would say if not in 12.9, then it'll probably be done by 12.10.
Yeah, that's correct. I just checked how to support the CI job token, and actually the Conan API is supporting it in the way that we need to support it for the NuGet package manager. So it will be kind of a copy paste of the Conan part for the CI job token.
A great idea for a community contribution could be to have a CI template for building NuGet packages onto the NuGet repository. I know we have a community contribution for an NPM template that's nearly done. Could be another option for someone to build and really add value to GitLab.
Yeah, I guess. One thing we can also, we will improve, I guess, with time is the information we extract from the packages, from the package when you upload it. Right now, it's really, really simple. It's just the name and the version, and that's it. But we have tags, we have authors, we have URLs, websites, icons, and things that we could extract to enhance the screen and add more information.
Cool. That's awesome.
What is the, I know there's one MR, well, I know there's one MR that is in maintainer review now for search. And I think you mentioned that we'll add support for Visual Studio for doing the same workflow from Visual Studio.
Yeah, I can show you how it works for the, let me open again so if I want to add a new dependency, we would go there, and yeah, you will not see it because we only have one source, which is GitLab. And this is the search. So you need to go through the search before installing any package. That's why the merge request is needed for Visual Studio.
I did say I wasn't going to ask any more questions, but I'm so sorry. I have just one more. Is this available on .com now? Has it been merged?
No, I'm still waiting for deployment on the service that handles the download of the package, and I'm still waiting for deployment on production. But it was deployed on Canary this afternoon, so hopefully beginning next week it will be available.
All right, I think we're at time, and right.
We'll stop sharing. So if there are no more questions, I guess we can stop the recording. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.